Would you rather have $1 million
Show me the money.
or 1 penny that doubled every day for 30 days?
Do you think I'm stupid?
Now, most people, they would take the milli and run, but I'm gonna tell you why you should take the penny.
Get ready to have your mind blown.
If you took the penny, then on day 1, you'd have 1 cent.
I want more.
On day 2, you'd have 2 cents. Day 3, you'd have 4 cents.
Where is this going?
On day 8, you would have $1.28.
I see what's happening here.
Day 15, $163.84.
It's just starting to get interesting.
Day 16, $327.68.
Okay, you have my attention.
Day 21, $10,485.76.
Are you for real?
Day 27, $671,088.64.
Oh my God.
No freaking way.
Day 28, you would have $1,342,177.28.
You are blowing my mind.
And on day 30, you would have $5.4 million.
That sounds incredible.
This video is not about pennies or dollars. It's about your life. When you take small actions, they may start slow, but they add up, they compound. And pretty soon, those small actions will reap big rewards. Just trust the process.
This is fascinating.
Have you ever heard the saying, by the yard it's hard, but by the inch it's a cinch? What if I told you that you could achieve your wildest dreams and desires in business and in life by taking small, seemingly insignificant steps? You can, with a little known strategy called Kaizen. Many of the motivational gurus today say that it is only through blood, sweat, and tears that we can achieve our goals, but Kaizen blows that out of the water.
Well, how about that?
And at the end of this video, I will show you how to use this unfair advantage in your life.
I'm all ears.
Kaizen is a Japanese word that translates to good change by way of continuous improvement.
I am growing stronger.
Kaizen is the best strategy for accomplishing goals, breaking bad habits, and it is the most optimum strategy for our human brain. Did I mention it is the success strategy for everything in the universe?
You didn't mention that.
Let's start with relationships.
This is gonna be good.
Relationship expert John Gottman can sit with newlywed couples and with 95% accuracy can tell whether that couple will be happily married or miserable and divorced. How does he do this? Does he ask the couple how many trips to Paris they have planned? Or maybe how expensive was the diamond ring? No. He does it by noticing the small acts.
You know, it's the little things in life that make it worthwhile.
Asking your partner, did you eat today? Or getting them a glass of water when you get one for yourself.
Look how you take care of me.
These small, as Gottman says, emotional bids predict relationship success better than any other factor. Now let's go to sports. John Wooden, one of the most successful coaches in all of sports, he had an 80% win record and 11 NCAA championships.
He was brilliant. He was outstanding in every way.
When incoming freshmen came into practice for the whole first week, do you know what he had them do? Maybe practice their layups? Maybe shoot free throws? No. The most winningest coach in NCAA history for the first week taught his players how to tie their shoes. Because he said if you can tie your shoes correctly, you can run up and down the court for longer periods of time without risking blisters or injury. He knew that success was based on the small actions. Wooden said when you improve a little each day, big things occur.
Things are getting better.
But don't look for the quick, big improvements. Seek the small improvements, one day at a time.
Take it slow.
That's the only way it happens. And when it happens, it lasts.
Good things come to those who wait.
Another athlete, the legendary Muhammad Ali, said that it's not the mountains you climb that wear you out. It's the pebble in your shoe, the tiny pebble.
How can anyone love a pebble in their shoe?
Now, how about science? What does science have to say about Kaizen? Well, science knows the smaller the particle, the more explosive. The tiny atom wiped out 2 cities. Now, how about nature? Well, earthquakes and tornadoes get a lot of publicity. But tiny little termites do just as much, if not more, damage.
Stay away from them.
Now let's go to the human body. All disease happens through a process of Kaizen. Weight gain does not happen overnight. It's a cheeseburger here or skipping exercise there. And eventually, over time, you have a heart attack. Doctors, in fact, say that the first mutation that starts the cancer process happens 50 or 60 years before you feel sick enough to go to the doctor.
How did I not know that?
I can go on and on. Kaizen is a powerful universal process. It is a natural force. But now, how can we use it to our advantage? Well, first, I want to tell you why big steps or big goals usually fail. Why New Year's resolutions usually fail.
You have so many goals you never finished.
Studies show that most New Year's resolutions are repeated 10 years in a row.
Everyone's making the same mistake.
Now, why is this? Why is this? It is because our brain is naturally afraid of taking huge steps.
I feel like I can't take it.
It goes into fear mode, and fear will subconsciously block you. And willpower, it doesn't work. If you want to learn more about that, just check out Benjamin Hardy's book, Willpower Doesn't Work.
Oh yeah, that's a great book.
Believe it or not, our brains are literally wired to not change.
I don't want new. I want things to stay the same.
It's an instinct because change is stressful. See, back when we were living in the plains of Africa, if you got charged by a lion, you would immediately go into fight or flight mode. You had no time to think and ponder about the ramifications of what's going on.
I don't have time for this.
See, the part in your brain that is responsible for fight or flight is the amygdala. See, the amygdala, when threatened, will immediately shut down the blood flow to your cortex, which is the smart part of your brain, and it will redirect the blood to your limbs, allowing you to kick, punch, or run.
Run, Forrest, run!
The problem is we have a dumb brain.
So dumb, I just realizing it now.
It's called the midbrain or the mammalian brain. See, all mammals have an amygdala. The amygdala can't tell the difference between a charging lion and a big change that you want to make in your life. In fact, the amygdala is 200 million years old.
So old.
So old.
So it's primal. Whenever you change your routine or change anything, it smells danger.
Can you smell something?
Because to your amygdala, your routine is comfortable. It's good. See, it's there to keep you alive. Procrastination is nothing more than a defense mechanism activated by the amygdala. You have set such a big goal or you have such a big exam coming up that the brain gets afraid. And so it says, I'll put that off until February 32nd. So what to do?
I don't know what to do about that.
Well, Kaizen is the answer.
I need to hear this.
Kaizen is the scientifically proven way to outsmart the amygdala.
I need to know more.
You see, it tricks it by tiptoeing around its defenses, telling it there's no danger of change here, finally allowing you to achieve the goals you always wanted. So if you follow Kaizen, the key is to set the bar incredibly low.
Please lower your expectations.
You will crush the competition using Kaizen because while everybody else is burning out or too afraid to start in the first place, you will be chipping away happily.
This is the way.
After all, what is the best way to eat an elephant? One bite at a time.
It's all starting to make sense.
Mark Twain said the secret to getting ahead is getting started. The secret to getting started is breaking complex tasks down into manageable steps.
Yeah, I can do that.
But Kaizen goes even further and says break the task down into seemingly insignificant steps. The way you know that you have a good Kaizen step is that people will laugh in your face. It is a step so small that it looks like you won't get there in this lifetime.
Walk slow, walk slow.
For example, if you want to exercise more, commit to 1 push-up a day. If you want to start flossing more, commit to flossing 1 tooth a day. And at the end of 30 days, yes, you will have 1 clean tooth, but you will also have a habit of picking up the stream.
This is incredible.
As James Clear said in Atomic Habits, a habit must be established before it can be expanded upon.
This is so simple.
See, it's not about the action, it's about the habit.
Habit and routine make my life possible.
You are building new neural pathways in your brain so that eventually it becomes a part of you. And as Zig Ziglar said, you gotta be before you can do and do before you can have. So, how do you use Kaizen?
I'm listening.
Step number 1, break your goal down into seemingly insignificant steps that you can do for 1 minute. If 1 minute is too much, just do 30 seconds. This step should not trigger any fear or resistance. It should actually be laughable and almost ridiculous.
Come on, let's have some fun!
Step number 2, once you find the activity fun, increase it by another minute. If you find yourself not liking it anymore or making excuses for doing it,
I'm not enjoying this.
pull back some. You're going too fast.
Relax.
Step number 3, for Kaizen to work, you must have faith and optimism. See, we have a fantasy in our world that we can control the size of the results by the size of our steps. But small steps actually have an equal, if not greater, chance of getting us to the big result that we're looking for.
Small steps toward manhood.
Tiny hinges swing big doors. If you want to change your life, the best way to get there is with Kaizen.
I wish to compliment you for enlightening children to open minds and taste life.
If you want my free downloadable guide about how to create any habit or break any habit using Kaizen, click the link in the description box below. Peace.